Well, this is breaking news. Yes, remember that the last time the president went to London for medical treatment, it's even not up to a month, about a month ago, really. He went for a medical checkup in London, and after then, he was also taken to France. Yes, he went to Paris in France, and we were also told that he went for medical checkup, but then he said it was a summit that he went for in France. And Nigeria just took it as though that is what happened, because then I remember that his personal aide said that the president was to see his personal doctor, who would be flying in from London to France to check up on him while he's in that summit. So it wasn't just about the summit that took him to France back then, about some weeks ago. And this time around, the president has again been rushed to London for another medical trip. What exactly are they trying to tell us? There are so many things hidden from Nigerians, especially from this government. They are hiding so many things from Nigerians, and this is making a lot of things get out of hand in the country. It is because of all of their lies that Nigeria is facing serious insecurity threats and all of that. And we really hope that they come out with whatever is wrong with the president. If it is not the president in position, let Nigerians know. If he's the one and needs attention, he's old enough to step down. If he does not want to step down, then he can retire, because really, if he retires, there's more honor to that, because he has served as a military man, and at the same time he can also serve as he served as the president and all of that. He was a one-time head of state, and he has done one tenure as the president, the democratically elected president of Nigeria, and this is the second term. It is not compulsory that he has to finish the two tenures. He can just as well retire honorably, and I believe there's a lot of respect he can actually get from there than just being rubbished by Nigerians, especially with his health condition. Lately, he has been flying, going and coming back of London. Well, we'll see what took him to London this time around. Remember the last time that he met with the service chiefs, they said he was suffering dementia, and really that has actually affected him in so many ways. And this time around, let us find out what exactly is the issue. If this time it is dementia, or if it's something else, we'll find out in this report. But please, guys, ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. Okay, my dear friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Well, a statement issued by the presidential spokesman, Femi Adesina, on Thursday said the visit of Buhari to London was for a scheduled medical follow-up. He said the president is due back in the country during the second week of July 2021. The statement reads, the President Muhammadu Buhari will proceed to London, the United Kingdom, on Friday, June 25th, 2021, for a scheduled medical follow-up. He is due back in the country during the second week of July 2021. Buhari had on March 30th traveled to London for medical trip and spent 2 weeks. Well, that's Femi Adesina actually spoke on that, saying the president will return in 2 weeks. Well, we hope he returns in 2 weeks, because this time around they did not tell us what took him to London. They just said he's going on a follow-up of his medical treatment that he went on the 30th of May. And returned about on the 4th of June or so. And while he was living there, remember that he said he was not going to allow anyone to take over from him. That was done by... Back then, he never handed to the vice president, Yemi Oshibanjo, probably because he knew or felt he was going to return. And this time around, there was even no official report if he was going to be presiding from London or not, or he's handling to the vice president Yemi Oshibanjo. But really, I really don't understand the concept behind him not handling to the vice president anytime he's leaving the country. It is constitutional that whenever he's leaving the country for up to 2 weeks, he should be able to handle other responsibilities of whatever is going on in the country to the vice president. I don't know what he's scared of. I don't know. The last time he handed over to Yemi Oshibanjo, there were a lot of things that took place. A lot of good things happened in those few months, about 3 or 6 months that he spent. A lot of things happened, and I believe that is the same thing he's scared of, that some of the steps he has taken will be redirected by the vice president Yemi Oshibanjo. So really, that is why he has not been able to hand over to the vice president anytime he's leaving the country. But it just doesn't make sense if he continues in this manner, because it will keep drawing the nation backward. There are a lot of urgent or very emergency situations where the president will be needed and he will not be there. But it is not new. He's not a president that cares about the people and the well-being of how they are living or anything. We've seen a lot of emergency issues happen in the country, and he is not even there to address the nation. He knows about whatever is happening, but he does not care. So what is the difference between him being here and him not being in Nigeria? Well, I don't know what his fears are that is really keeping him, away from making the vice president take position when he's not around. And I believe that is the reason, because if he believes that he's doing the right thing, he should also put someone that is capable as him. And I believe that is why he picked Yemi Oshibanjo as his running mate. So if you don't believe in him, you don't trust in his judgment, why did you pick him in the first place? Now Yemi Oshibanjo now looks like a figurehead. He does not hold any position. He does not even take part in anything. All we see him do back then is putting up on Twitter what is going on, how things are going to get better, and he is not even telling the president the whole truth of what is going on, especially a president that has lost touch with the reality of what is going on in the country today. The president does not have a touch of the reality of things in the country, because if he does, or perhaps it is just sheer wickedness, he does not care. Because even those in position, I believe those in his cabinet are the ones actually spoiling the president, not telling him the truth. Because if he's well aware of the truth, he would not behave in that manner. How can a president of a country know what is going on in the country and not address the country for a very long time? So really, those that he surrounded himself with, he should check them. For whatever reason that's taking him to London for a medical checkup, we hope he returns back, because there's no he did not drop any message if the vice president should take over or not. Well, my dear people, that is it. Drop your comment. Let's hear from you. Thank you so much for staying tuned. To have a pleasant time.